So today, as I record this video, the 22nd of February, it's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. I'm 49 today. So naturally, got to celebrate your birthday. So I'm going for an afternoon tea. Now I'm going to Anya Cafe, which has been on my list forever, like probably for over a year. And I was quite intrigued by it because of the kind of quirky nature of it. You'll see when I get there, you'll see what I mean. It's not far from, it's in the Knightsbridge area. A little cute little cafe. So let's go to Anya Cafe. So let's start off with the service. The service was really good. Anya Cafe is tiny. It's really small. They do have an outside space, and because it was raining so much yesterday, they have like a cover so that you can still sit outside, because when we got there about 20 minutes early. There was people sitting outside under this kind of big, massive sort of canopy cover thing. So yeah, it's tiny. Service was lovely, attentive, not overly attentive. The staff were really nice. The guy who I think was like the manager, he was really nice and friendly. So the service was really good. We started off with a glass of champagne. Now, I'm not a champagne expert. I've probably in my whole lifetime, I've only ever had champagne like 2 or 3 times. But this was a really good champagne. It was really nice. It wasn't dry, overly dry. It was just really nice and refreshing. I also had hibiscus tea, which I haven't had for ages. And I'm going to buy hibiscus tea because I thought, gosh, I've forgotten how good it tasted. It was really, really nice, really, really nice. So the sandwiches you get are salmon and cream cheese, cucumber, and egg. So there's quite traditional fillings, but as you can see, the sandwiches are not your typical finger sandwiches. They're quite cute and quirky, and that's what I like about it. I like about this cafe. So they were nice. They were nice sandwiches. The bread was really soft. The scones, again, were nice and soft, and yeah, they were really good scones, along with the jam and the cream. The cakes themselves, now this is, you know that I always have an issue with afternoon tea cakes, because a lot of afternoon teas put their all into the cake, and they're really elaborate and have all these flavors, sometimes too many flavors, to the point where they're competing with each other, and it does end up tasting nice. What I liked about this cafe is that the flavors were simple. So you had like Victoria sponge, we had Guinness and cream cheese, we had like meringue. Obviously the way they presented was really cute, like with the smiley faces and the heart cloud for the meringue. But the flavors were really good because they weren't competing with each other. And I think more afternoon teas should take note, because I'm always disappointed normally with the sweets because there's just too much going on, and it just like, and then I end up not liking them. But this one, I ate all the sweets, and it's very rare for me to say that. So this afternoon tea cost £50 each, because we had a glass of champagne. Without the champagne, I think it's like 45, I think. It's less anyway. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's nice. It's not overly formal. You know, with some afternoon teas, it feels really, really formal. This isn't it. This isn't one a really formal afternoon tea. And I just like the kind of different way that the food was presented in terms of, you know, the shapes and everything. I really, really liked it. So definitely recommended. Let me know in the comments if you've tried afternoon tea at the Anya Cafe. Oh, before I go, I should say where it is. So it's about a 10-minute walk from Knightsbridge Station. Going there, I got a cab there because it was my birthday. I treated myself, got a cab there. But coming back, obviously, because I went with my cousin, coming back, we got the train back because we went back via popping into Harrods, which is always like packed, whatever time of the day you go, unless you go really, really, really early. So yeah, it's about a 10-minute walk from Knightsbridge Station. And yeah, so if you're ever in the area, again, you have to pre-book though, but they don't just do afternoon tea, they do like teas and cakes and that, but I would still try it and suggest to book because it's such a small space. Though depending on the time of day, you can do walk-ins. So yeah, until next time, Kate lovers,